So it is safe to say that to this point, Denji hasn't had the best luck in building a romantic relationship, or at least a healthy one, and his bad luck continues in this chapter with Asa, a first meeting that started on the wrong foot.
Disappointed!
But before we get into that, I want to first discuss the reaction of the War Devil to being saved by the Chainsaw Man. Yor seems furious that it was rescued by its own arch enemy, and apparently they had fought a long time ago, but the War Devil eventually lost to the Chainsaw Devil's ruthlessness. Not only that, but the War Devil was also weakened by the Chainsaw Devils during their battle, since it had eaten from the War Devil's body, and as we have learned until now, if Chainsaw Man consumes a devil, then this devil will cease to exist forever and cannot be reborn again. And that's the exact reason why the Chainsaw Devil is the most feared devil. And since the War Devil was partly consumed by him, now it is in a weakened state, and consequently the wars since their last battle have been reduced to a thing of movies and video games. Now that the concept of war is fading from people's mind, this devil will eventually cease to exist altogether, and this was the fundamental reason why the War Devil wants to hunt down the Chainsaw Man. It is basically fighting for its survival and is motivated by the fear of complete extinction, which is ironic since this devil is formed by a primal fear of the people on Earth. But now it harbors the primal fear of annihilation and oblivion. And knowing that, we get a full spectrum why Yoru has this massive hate towards the Chainsaw Man. Hate that surprisingly isn't shared by Asa this time. We are now seeing a turn in Asa's perspective on the Chainsaw Man, which she is now thankful that it saved her life. But why is that? Why was she thankful when before she was in such a depressing state of mind that she didn't even care about her life? Well, it's simple. Yuko. Before Asa met Yuko, she was feeling alone, empty, and had no one she could connect to. But since she had started to build this new relationship with Yuko, she had now something to appreciate and someone she was happy to spend time with, and Asa wasn't ready to lose that. But after this we go to Denji and we see his interaction with his classmates, which I have to say that it surprised me a bit. We see Denji return to his old habits before he met Makima and joined the Public Safety Bureau. Now Denji is most likely broke because he isn't working as a devil hunter anymore. He is earning money by accepting weird requests by his classmates that would humiliate anyone. This is a regression to the old Denji that would do anything just to get by, and now without Makima's help, which provided him with everything he needed, this apparently remains the only option for him to earn money. This can be maybe the reason why he wants so bad for everyone to know that he is the Chainsaw Man, cause with fame also comes fortune, and so he won't have to struggle as much after that. But Yoshida strongly advises against this idea again in this chapter, and he is even willing to keep Denji's secret by force if he has to. It is interesting the way that Yoshida lays his thoughts on this matter, where on one hand he says that he only wants Denji to live in peace, but he also might get violent if the secret is out. This begs the question, what is in for Yoshida and the agency that he is working if the world doesn't find out that Denji is the Chainsaw Man? I like how Yoshida is keeping up with Denji's behavior by paying him just to talk to and also helping him to find a girlfriend in hope that this will solve the issue of Denji's secret. It's funny how Yoshida took a minute to think of Asa as someone who was desperate for a boyfriend, since Yoru asked him to be his boyfriend when they first met, but I think that this isn't the primary reason why he thought of Asa for the right girl to introduce to Denji, since Yoshida might want to investigate who Asa really is, because the revealing scars on Asa's face and her asking for the Chainsaw Man might have piqued Yoshida's curiosity. And by introducing Asa to Denji, he keeps Denji from revealing his identity, and at the same time he keeps an eye also on Asa. Yoshida opens the discussion over the events of the Chainsaw Man saving her, and he did this, in my opinion, hoping to investigate more on her, and also because this couldn't be any more of a relating topic to Denji. It was funny how Yoshida tells Asa to talk openly about the criticisms and the things that she didn't like about the Chainsaw Man, thinking that Denji could handle it, and for the conversation to quickly derail to the level of Denji's only hope for convincing Asa that Chainsaw Man was a good guy by revealing to her that he was in fact the Chainsaw Man, and that's why he knows what his true intentions are. But Denji should have known that revealing his identity at that exact time couldn't have been perceived other than an obsessed fan, and according to Asa, a loser, and in this way, Yoshida's job also gets much easier, knowing that maybe Denji revealing his identity wasn't that concerning. But even though Asa thought of Denji as only a crazy fan, I think that Yori might put more thought on the idea that this guy randomly claimed to be the Chainsaw Man, and maybe next time she might switch with Asa to find out more about Denji. And that was it for this chapter as well. If you stayed until the end of this video, I want to thank you for your attention, and also leave a like and subscribe for more Chainsaw Man content. Take care, and I will see you next time.